Hi, we're Team CKS. We did excitement for our research project.
So just a quick content overview. We'll start with the introduction, move into our research questions that we talked about, and then our methods for overviewing. We'll talk about operationalized excitement with the theory, definitions from a few different disciplines, and our expert interviews that we conducted. And then we'll give a definition of excitement from a sports fan perspective. We'll develop our scales, giving samples, and then finally our final Likert type scale to measure excitement, followed up with a few discussion questions and our conclusion and references.
All right, so the introduction, we chose excitement because of its importance in the sports world. Everything related to fan behavior regarding their favorite teams can be traced back to excitement.
Here are research questions. While developing our research, we wanted to focus on three main questions. One, defining excitement from a sport fan perspective. Two, developing a Likert type scale to measure excitement. And three, what causes excitement in fans?
So for our methods, we'll be using a literature review, expert interviews that we conducted, and content analysis.
Operationalize excitement. So we'll be using theory, we'll be using pride by using the theories we found, definitions from other disciplines in our exit interviews.
Our theories, we found the Yerkes-Dodson law, the excitation transfer theory, and the broaden and build theory of positive emotions.
So for the Yerkes-Dodson law, it was originally proposed by psychologist Robert M. Yerkes and John D. Dodson in 1908, and it suggests that there's an optimal level of arousal or excitement for performing tasks effectively. So according to this theory, individuals perform best when they are moderately aroused. Performance improves with increased arousal to a point, but if arousal becomes too high, performance begins to decline.
The excitation transfer theory, it was proposed by Dolph Zillman in the 1980s, and it suggests that residual arousal from one situation can intensify emotional reactions to a subsequent unrelated situation. In the concept of excitement, this theory posits that heightened arousal from one source can carry over and contribute to the experience of excitement in another context.
And our third one is the broaden and build theory of positive emotions, which was developed by Barbara Fredrickson in the early 2000s. And it suggests that positive emotions, including excitement, broaden an individual's mindset and build long-term psychological resources. According to this theory, excitement and other positive emotions promote creativity, problem solving, and personal growth.
Some of the key words that we were talking about before throughout our research were happiness, pride, enthusiasm, positivity, and arousal.
So for the expert interviews, I interviewed Amanda Ballestero and Francesca Marcello, both of whom hold fan engagement roles with the Bisons and Amherst respectively. So the interviews took place throughout the last few weeks of October, and some of the main keywords we pulled out and a quote I liked from them as well.
For the expert interview, we asked these 5 questions. Where do you notice excitement the most in sports? What causes fan excitement to you? Why are sports exciting? When fans get excited, what do they usually do? And is fan excitement contagious?
So like I said before, keywords that we got from the interview, pure emotion, passion, excitement, party, sometimes like in the stands, party environment, happiness, arousal, buzz, and vibes. So these were some of the things I noticed that they were saying a lot in their interviews that they noticed on game days from fans. And then one of the quotes I liked, excitement is something you feel every day inside the stadium, like a vibration running through us all.
Definition of excitement. Excitement is defined as a heightened emotional state caused by a sports setting resulting in a strong desire for positive outcomes in games, happiness at results, and increased anticipation leading up to games.
For our scale development, got 3 scale samples with using the physiological approach, the business approach, and the communication approach.
So for the psych approach, the definition we pulled out was excitement is a sense of an arousal factor. This can persuade people when in a strong emotion like excitement. And then one of the statements we used to measure, Kyle asked a girl he's been friends with on a date and he was scared. She said yes, and he was overcame by excitement and succeeding in asking this girl to go out with him.
From scale development in the business aspect. So excitement, it could create plans that would drive the public to buy products. And a measurement could be Sam and his friends went to an NBA basketball game and saw the sports apparel store and were overwhelmed with excitement while heading over to the store.
And then for the scale development communication approach, the definition for this was from a communication perspective, this motion can strongly drive a positive energy and have people want to be around each other. The measurement for this one is when planning to go out to an NFL game, Carmelo reached out to his friends to see if they would go. They all were able to go and he was excited.
So then finally, in developing our Likert type scale, some of the statements we used on a scale of 1 to 5, how excited do you feel about the upcoming sports season or event? 2, please indicate how enthusiastic you are about attending or watching sports events in person or on TV. 3, to what extent does the outcome of a game or match affect your mood and overall happiness? 4, how willing are you to rearrange your schedule to watch or attend a significant game involving your favorite team? And 5, how excited are you when your favorite team wins a championship or is in a significant game?
So the discussion we came up with was what makes fans excited about their teams? Is there such thing as too much excitement? And how do we generate excitement beyond the team on the field?
In conclusion, everyone experiences excitement differently, and generating as much excitement as possible should be the goal of every sport manager. If we can measure excitement using our scales, we can cater towards what the fans want most.
And then finally, we have our references. So that's our presentation. Thank you for listening.
All right, thank you.
Thank you.